Does your pet amphibian seem bored all the time? Well, in today's video, we're going to try to fix that. If you remember the other week, we did a video about how to keep your pet reptile entertained. Well, this time we're going to talk about amphibians and how to provide enrichment for them. The first way you can keep your pet amphibian happy is to change up their food. Just like people, amphibians can get tired of eating the same thing day after day after day. All you gotta do is change up what you feed them. If you feed them stuff like crickets all the time and you think they're getting tired of that, why not add a few mealworms or waxworms to their diet? For your aquatic amphibians, like axolotls, you can offer them a wide variety of foods instead of just plain old pellet food day after day. You can feed them bloodworms, brine shrimp, even regular old night crawlers and red wigglers. The second way you can keep your pet amphibian entertained is to offer them the opportunity to hunt for their food. Many keepers tongue feed their frogs and toads, and that's okay. It's a safe way to feed, especially if you have multiple individuals that might fight over food. However, if you want them to have a little bit of fun and some exercise, just throw some food in there for them to hunt and chase down themselves. Don't have to tongue feed them all the time. And if you want them to have fun hunting throughout the day, you can use our product called the mealworm feeder that will slowly drop a few worms at a time for your frog to catch. But you can always alternate hunting and tongue feeding so that you can ensure every animal in your habitat gets enough food and one isn't hogging everything. The third way to keep your pet amphibian entertained is to provide more hides and surfaces. Although it may not seem like hiding under a rock most of the day is very interesting, it's exactly what many amphibians need. Having plants, live or fake, cork bark, or various decorative hides helps them to feel safe. It also provides a place to run back to after exploring. Providing multiple types of hides gives them variety and allows them to explore different sights, smells, and textures. For frogs, having ledges or branches at a few different height levels is also important. They don't need their entire habitat on one level, and building vertically creates more areas for them to explore. You can find a lot of fun accessories that work as hides or climbing ledges, like this canopy cave. It's not just animals like crested geckos and other arboreal lizards that like these things, frogs like them too. It offers them a great place to hide. The fourth way to keep your amphibian happy is to consider a bioactive setup. Believe it or not, a bioactive terrarium can actually provide the majority of things your amphibian needs to stay happy and healthy. The microfauna in a bioactive terrarium, such as springtails and isopods, can be supplemental nutrition for many frogs and toads and provides a hunting activity. Most of these are harmless to your pet and can stay in the tank even when the animal is not actively hunting. Live plants in a bioactive setup provide additional places for your frog, toad, or newt to hide and climb in. For our poison dart frogs, we find that they just love bromeliads in their tanks. So you're probably thinking, what about axolotls? You can create a similar naturalistic environment for them in the aquarium. By selecting the right substrate and placing live plants, your axolotl gets a lot of similar benefits to a bioactive terrarium. Although microfauna can't really live in aquatic environments, you can utilize other species to provide a clean and balanced habitat for your axolotl. For instance, snails and shrimps help to keep an aquarium clean. So hopefully, after watching this video, you guys have a better idea of how to keep your pet amphibian happy, whether it be changing up their food, changing up how you feed them, how you decorate their tank, or how you set up their tank to be more like their natural habitat. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time.